Okay, so if you want to stop calorie counting, which I have, and it's such a feeling of freedom to not count, here are your steps. First of all, understand that for a very long time you will know, because it's ingrained in your head, that you know the caloric intake of certain foods. Even though you don't use the app, you will know more or less how many calories you're eating. Time has to pass before you stop doing this automatic calculation in your head. So step number 1, delete all the apps. Step number 2, you're putting food on the plate without looking at labels, how many calories certain food had. You don't look at nutrition, values. You don't take things from the box and then start calculating. You just put things on the plate, basically eyeballing more or less how much food you would eat in general without forcing yourself to, look at nutritional values. Step number 3, try to eat, if you can, out where you don't know the caloric value, or try to see if someone can make you a meal, or, if you can order some food where you will not necessarily know how many calories it has. The most important thing is you shouldn't try to trick the system with calorie counting. What does that mean? I see very often people don't want to track, but here is what they do. They don't put food on the plate and they don't want to eat until satiety because they're actually afraid of how many calories it has. So what they're doing is they're a little bit snacking and grazing throughout the day because those calories they still remember. Like a cracker here, a string of cheese there, an apple here, and they're still doing some mental calculations. You want to have a regular meal where you can kind of let go and understand that I would not be able to calculate how many calories is, in this bowl. Because if you do this snacking and grazing and still sort of calculating, you will never feel full. You will constantly be eating, but then a time will come when you will actually feel very hungry and you will binge. And that could be a trigger for you to go back to calorie counting because you will tell yourself that you're out of control and that you need to set boundaries with the food and the calories, and that is counting them.